I was reading the book Atomic Habits recently, and it just like popped in my mind. It made so much sense. If you clicked on this video, obviously, you are looking for motivation to eat healthy, stay in the gym. We're about 3-4 months away from summer. People had those summer goals. We had these New Year's resolutions. And then when I went to the gym the other day, it was empty. Like super early in the morning. Now it was pretty much packed, no parking spots ever when it was January, February. Now we're in April and people are nowhere to be found. And I was thinking to myself, maybe people are just looking for that motivation. So I got you. So I've got the tips that you need in order to stay motivated, eat that healthy food, stay in the gym, and we're just gonna get into it. So before I jump into the tips that I have for today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps other people to find my channel, and it lets me know that you like this type of content. So please keep them coming. And if you're new here, my name is Ashley Jumease. I'm a holistic nutritionist who wants to help you, yes you, find easy ways to fuel your body. So let's jump into that first tip. So my first tip as you are trying to have healthier goals is to make a plan. That starts with making goals. I would say that the best thing that I did for myself was to make just one goal my focus. I didn't try to do a whole bunch of different things because you can lose weight, gain weight, try to drink more water, get more sleep, too much to do at one time. I was reading the book Atomic Habits recently, and it just like popped in my mind. It made so much sense. Trying to do too many things at one time is a recipe for failure. What I really like to do is just start with one goal. If that is getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, trying to drink more glasses of water per day. 8 is really what you need. And if you're only getting 1 glass of water per day, that is just not enough. Maybe that's the goal that you need to have. If it's not that, then maybe you need to eat more vegetables. Are you getting those 5 to 6 servings of vegetables per day? If not, maybe you should focus on just doing that, getting in vegetables with every single meal. The key here is really just to not overwhelm yourself by doing too many things at once. My tip number 1 here is to just make your plan. Making your plan when it comes to your goals too. What are your goals in the next 3, 6, 9 months? What are those things? Try not to put a goal on yourself that's too hard, like something that you know is just not for you to accomplish. And so for that, I would say to create SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So when you're making these types of goals, they're really just to get you on the right track and also to have something to reflect on once you've actually achieved them. Because that is the point of goals in general, is that you want to have something to shoot toward. And then once you achieve that goal, then you can move on to the next one. And once you move on to your next goal, you start to actually build a routine for yourself where you are not only drinking 1 gallon of water per day, but you're also getting in that 7 hours of sleep per night. That's how you start to create not just one massive routine all at once, because that just sounds like too much. Like that just sounds like something that's just not achievable. That sounds overwhelming, and that's just not what you want if this is something that's supposed to be a lifestyle change and not just something that you're doing for the next 3 months until you can get that summer body. Now, when it comes to like setting these goals and making this routine for yourself, like YouTube has awesome inspiration. But if that even sounds so overwhelming for you, that's when you go to that one goal, that one thing that'll work for you. And then you have that snowball effect. You start drinking that gallon of water. You start having half your plate in vegetables. Okay, that's your 2 things right there. Or if you start with 1 and then say maybe in about 3 weeks, then you want to add another habit for that. Once you feel comfortable, add another habit after that. And then that comes your routine right there. And you have that healthy routine for yourself and that healthy lifestyle that you were looking for all along. So the next tip I have for you as you are trying to create this healthy lifestyle and getting that motivation back is to make it easy for yourself. Another tip that I learned from Atomic Habits is that humans hate resistance. We hate doing things that are too difficult for us. We're always gonna look for the easy way. And that is just something to think about even when you're making like these dietary goals or these health goals. Make it easy on yourself. So that means when you go to the grocery store, maybe just shop on the produce aisles and maybe have somebody else going in the middle aisles for you and get those snacks just because you know that you'd be tempted by them. Like understanding like your triggers in that way is really helpful for this. So as you are trying to lose weight, it's really helpful to go to the grocery store regularly. That way you can always have healthy things in your kitchen. On that same note, don't buy the unhealthy things. Stay away from the chips. Stay away from the crackers. If you know that you cannot control yourself and you know you cannot control yourself, stay away from it. Do not keep it in the house at all. So at the same time, you have your healthy foods that you love, and you can keep them on the counter. Keep your bananas. Keep those clementines nice and handy. Keep an apple. That way when you do get those cravings for something sweet, you can just grab for those and you don't have any Oreos in your house. That is exactly why I do not keep Oreos in the house. I have no self-control, and I know that I don't have any self-control, so I just don't keep them in the house. And when you're doing that, you're actually making it hard for yourself to fulfill any types of temptation because you're gonna be tempted, and that's completely fine. The hard part there is that you don't wanna always give in to those temptations. Like if you want to have a cookie, brownie, maybe only have a brownie once a week, not once a day, because that just is gonna derail you from those goals that you have for yourself. So my next tip as you are trying to get motivated and go back to the gym and make those healthy meals for yourself is that you really wanna make food fun. Like that was the best thing for me when I was first losing weight and when I was trying to figure out what worked for me, is that I forced myself to cook. At the time I was in college, it was just so easy for me to go to the school caf and get some food from there. But instead of me doing that, I cut off my meal plan and I started cooking my own meals at home. And that is the best thing that has ever happened. Now, I will tell you before that, I did not cook at all. I just tell myself now, I have no idea how this even came to be because I just did not cook. And now I love cooking. I found that me just experimenting, trying new things was the best thing that I could do for myself. And then my body loved it too. That's what really made me stay consistent, is because my body felt so much better. My body didn't feel unhealthy. Food didn't feel heavy on my stomach because I was cooking it at home and I knew what was going into it. I was eating the same foods all the time, and that can get really boring. When I started experimenting, trying different flavors, going to the international store because I love Asian food, and at the grocery store they just didn't have what I was looking for. And so with that type of experimentation and then going outside of the box and also YouTube videos, it was so much easier for me to try new things. And honestly, I surprised even myself and found hey, I can cook this. It tastes better than going to the restaurant. And so that's how I ended up cooking even more. And now I just cook all the time because that's what I enjoy doing. And if you want to see some of the recipes that I've been cooking lately, I'll be sure to leave them in the cards above, or you can check them out in the description box. So the last tip that I have for you as you are trying to get healthy and get back into a routine and go back to the gym is to start now. Do not wait. Don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till the first of the month. Don't wait till next week. Don't wait till a friend can join you. Start now. I tried to start with a friend in school and she would flake on me all the time. Why would I want to have these goals dependent on someone else? It's always dependent on me. If I don't start today, then it just won't happen. If I don't make the food today, then I won't have anything to eat and I'll end up going on DoorDash and ordering something there. That is just so against my goal. Start today. Start now. The motivation is here. You can go to the gym. You can cook that meal at home. Don't eat that slice of pizza. Don't eat that cookie. Start today. Even if you're looking at this video in the middle of the day, you've already had your breakfast. You've already had those pancakes. You went out to IHOP this morning. If you had pancakes this morning, you better have a salad for lunch or a salad for dinner. Whatever works best for you, start now. Make your plan. make it easy, make it fun, but start today. You will not regret it. That's the one thing. There have been plenty of times when I've been so sluggish to get to the gym, especially because I'm going to the gym at like 5 o'clock in the morning and it is still dark outside. Once I get there and once I'm in my workout, it is so much better. I never regret going to the gym. Now, I've regretted not going to the gym, but it's never been something like while I'm there, I say to myself, oh, I wish I didn't come. That's never a thing. And I'm sure that it won't be that for you either, but you have to start now. So those are my tips to stay motivated and get started now with your healthy journey. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like seeing videos like this from me, don't forget to give this video a like and don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.